Hello everyone, this guide is going to show you how to effectively make 3 to 5,000 gold per hour by soloing the trash in Tempest Keep right before Solarian. Almost any class can do this. During the video I soloed it as prot, although I'd recommend going ret as long as you have a decent set. If you've noticed, there are two patrols walking around the room. I've marked one with a star and one with a triangle so that you can easily spot them. Using the mechanics of these two patrols is how you're going to actually make all the money, so that's why it's important that you mark them so that you know where they are at all times. Sometimes it'll be easier for you to just kill one of the patrols as you're first learning how to do this, but once you've got the hang of it, which only takes 10 minutes tops, you'll be able to make more money if you leave them both up. Now, in the room you'll only find 3 other mobs. There'll be 3 very large groups of elites. Each group will consist of 2 elites with a lot of life. You'll have fought them in the trash when you first come in Tempest Keep, and they'll consist of 8 to 20 elite mobs with about 20,000 health. Now, the elites with only 20,000 is how you're going to make your money, because each one of them drops at least a gold in just treasure. Now, they'll also drop a lot of netherweave cloth, a lot of epics, BOE greens, patterns, and just a whole ton of different things. Anything that's in the trash table, they'll drop them, and they actually drop trash epics at a better rate than the regular elites in the instance. So essentially you're just going to be farming these really easy to kill elites. Now, how the pats come into play is because they mind control you after, sometimes it takes 5 seconds, sometimes it takes 20 for them to mind control you. It seems to be kind of random. So what you're going to do is you're going to use that mind control to reset the pull. So what you want to do is kill as many of the easy to kill elites as you can in one pull, and then you'll reset, and then you'll pull again, and you'll bring the mind controlling pat towards you, so that when it resets, all the bodies will be grouped up. You can just go collect them at the end of the time that you're spending in here. So obviously classes with stronger AoEs are going to have an easier time, a faster time making the money. Now, you also need some self-heals. There's not much downtime, as you can see while I'm soloing it as prot. I basically never stop pulling. That's because I'm protection, and they obviously don't hurt me too much. The problem I have with doing this as protection is that you don't really kill them that fast, so I'm capping at about 3,000 gold in an hour of farming these guys. Now, if you do this as a rogue, you can make it up to 7,000 an hour is what I've witnessed being done. Now, if you want to break the mind control and get out of the cycle of pulling mobs, maybe you need to heal, maybe you gotta go pee or grab some water or something. All you're gonna do is you're gonna pull the mind controllers, because you're stuck in a rotation of pulling them and pulling the elite groups of mobs pretty much. You're going to pull the mind controllers, not pull the elites if you can avoid it. If you have to pull them, it's no big deal. And you're just going to run really far away in the direction opposite of where the pat was. So basically that when the patrol mind controls you, they have to walk all the way back to where you initially pulled them from, and then you will have to run there yourself. And now the mind control doesn't last that long, so it'll wear off, hopefully by the time they get back to their spot, but if not, you won't catch up to them that fast, and you'll break the mind control, and you'll be hopefully out of the range of pulling any mobs, and that's how you break it. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to farm these mobs for about an hour, and then you're going to kill the mind controllers, kill the actual groups of mobs themselves, and you're just going to go around looting everything. Obviously, the bigger bags, more bag space you bring, the more money you're going to make. You also bring like the guild page to vendor stuff, and I'd recommend getting someone to disenchant all the greens you find, and selling the netherweave on the auction house. You can make a crap ton of money off this. Now, I'd recommend killing them and then going around and looting about once an hour, then just running outside the instance, resetting it, and coming back in. I'd recommend doing that just in case you get a bad disconnect or your power goes out or you have to suddenly step out. That way all the treasure and drops aren't sitting on the ground wasted, because if you take the time to loot in between pulling them, you're really not going to make any money at all. You'll make tops 1,000 an hour. So you want to just constantly be pulling with no downtime, and then you want to loot all at once. There are some looting macros that will stop you from getting carpal tunnel, hopefully. Just bind them to a key and press that over and over so that you can pick up all the loot. It may seem tedious, but it's really worth it. Good luck, guys.